Hey guys, this is Titus The Interview Guy. The guy that interviews. So today is going to be a little bit different, or should I say tonight, because it's night.
How many times have you started off a video that way? Like, this one's going to be a little bit different.
Every video is different, which is strange because it's supposed to be just interviews. But anyway, this one will be an interview, but it is different because I am not going to interview. This man is going to interview. So today we have Gabriel, the interview guy.
I'm actually not an interview guy, but I am Gabriel, and we're going to surprise Titus the Interview Guy with some questions.
Oh really? Wait a second, surprise me.
I have some questions.
What? No.
Really?
Wow. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Alright, so he has no idea what I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, this is actually not scripted. The questions, oh, he scripted the questions. I don't know him though, so let's do this.
Question number 1.
Let's start. Thought we'd start with number 3.
Alright, question number 4. How long has Titus the Interview Guy been in business here?
That's a great question.
I guess we could probably look at the very first video.
The very first video, we'll find out. Well, the thing is, I started a day before the video, 2 days before the video was up. I came up with it during the night. I was just thinking of random things to do as I like to do during the night, and I was thinking, that sounds like a great idea to make interviews with, eventually famous people, but I just thinking I'll start off small and family, which they're pretty lame and insignificant, but I had to start somewhere. But I don't know, it's been over maybe 2 years?
I would think so.
It was like in May, I believe. May 2011?
Ish, and here it is, July 2013.
Yeah, time's flown by.
I have another question. Every video you open it up, hello, I'm Titus, the interview guy, the guy that interviews. Why not add an extra word? Why not say the guy that interviews people? The guy that interviews persons, the guy that interviews animals.
That's a great question.
Why just cut it off?
Because you never know who I'm going to interview. Sometimes it's animals or people, and I want it to stay the same, and I want the guy that interviews, and we don't care who's interviewing. We care about the guy who's interviewing. No, that's a joke.
We're just steps for him. We're just steps to...
That's one of the original the taglines I came up with the night that I made up the idea for Titus the Interview Guy. I just thought something twerpish like myself. I was thinking Titus the Interview Guy, the guy that interviews, because that's what he does. It's pretty simple, but I thought it's a tagline that would go well. And that's my answer. That's what best I've got.
All right, I have a serious question here.
Yeah.
Would you rather drown or freeze to death?
That's a good question. I'm going to go with freeze to death. Drowning is a helpless feeling, of course, either way, you're not in a good situation, but if I'm drowning, I hate the idea of water filling my lungs, and then I die, which is kind of the ending of both of them. But anyhow...
See, freezing to death and dying,
that's a different one, because you can survive death when you're freezing. Anyhow, but freezing, what I've heard, now I don't know how they know because they're dead, but they say right before you die when you freeze to death, that you get a warmth feeling over you the seconds before you die, and that you're like, now let's do this thing.
So if any of you have ever been out in the cold, and then suddenly you just randomly start feeling warm, but you're still here on Earth,
it's gonna be bad.
You're probably dead, actually.
Yeah, you're going down.
You should probably lay down in a casket somewhere.
You probably should subscribe to me before you die.
Yeah, subscribe and get right with the Lord, and then die.
Exactly.
In that order. Moving on. See what else I brought to the table?
Table.
How tall are you?
That's a good question. I'm gonna go with 5'11". That's the last I checked. I could be 6 foot now, but I'm thinking 5'11". What do you think?
I'm thinking about 5'11". But
how tall are you?
I'm about 5'9". With shoes on, I'm 5'10", but when I don't have shoes, I'm 5'9".
So you wear shoes?
Today, I am 5'10". Anyway. The reason it's prompted me to do this is the fact that here you are interviewing people, asking people questions all day, all the time, but people don't really know you that well.
Do they like to?
I'm sure they do. But think about how many people actually know about Titus the Interview Guy, about him, besides his name.
I guess many people know anything about me. I will say that I've tried to kill myself a few times. Actually, I haven't. I just ran across.
I was about to say, that would be new to me too.
I did run across the road and almost died.
He tried to kill himself unintentionally.
Tried to kill myself unintentionally.
And he was supposed to have died when he was like 11 of meningitis.
Yeah, I almost died.
Bacterial meningitis.
I in the hospital for 11 days during Christmas and New Year's. So I picked the best time to get sick, and
We couldn't even open presents until he got back.
because I was selfish. I was like, you're not going to do it till I get back.
I have hair on my tongue.
How's that taste?
I would recommend it too. What is your favorite sport to play?
My favorite sport to play is football. And I mean American football. For you foreigners, I love American football. I love playing.
Those play football, and he's really good at it.
Nah, this guy's good.
Nah, ever since I tore my ACL, I was really bad. Candace, my sister Candace, you can probably look at the interview up there, down here, wherever it is.
They're changing the layout all the time.
They're changing the layout all the time, so some ways. But the interview with Candace, you know what I'm talking about. She put down a question in my question log. It says, but I didn't authorize this, and I'm not going to read it out either.
Read it.
Alright. It says, have you ever had a crush? And if so, who?
That's a great question. And it's you. Not you. You, then you know who you are. Well, I don't know who you are. So if you know who you are, message me, and then you're my crush. Is this funny to you?
This is funny to me.
This is funny to him. He's having a great
Alright,
time.
so question, who's wrong? We're both right-handed, okay? But I'm wearing my bracelet on the left hand. He's wearing his on the right hand.
Now, I wear my watch on my left hand, which I don't have a watch, but when I did, I wore a left hand. But I wear like wristbands and stuff like that on my right arm.
Who's wrong? So just make a comment below. If you wear a bracelet, a watch, or whatever, tell us what handed you are. Did I word that right? What handed you are.
What hand you are, whatever.
And then which hand you wear it on.
Might as well throw in your height, weight, and social security number too.
And your blood type.
That's important information.
It is.
Yeah.
At this point, we're winging it.
Yeah. I want to. Sorry for interrupting you.
You're fine. I mean, it's not like it's my interview or anything.
No, it's not. Anyway, I was thinking about getting an intro for Titus The Interview Guy. That's always cool. So if anyone can make intros, I probably could, but I'd like to see if y'all can make any. If y'all can make an intro, that'd be great. Or know anyone that could make an intro for me, that'd be great. And also suggest people that you want me to, even if it's YouTubers. I'm trying to look out to making more YouTube interviews, or actually all my interviews go to YouTube, but YouTubers. My last interview was with Just Hannah, who's a YouTuber. So,
Are we still on step 1 or is this step 2 yet?
I think I'm on step 2. One's intro, one's suggestions, and then also, I guess that's all.
It's just 2?
I'm so sorry.
I think it has to be at least 3 more before you start counting numbers.
What was that?
Just go ahead and give
Order me pizza.
Pizza, everyone, pizza. What's your favorite kind of pizza and why?
Well, if I'm at Pizza Hut, I like Supreme, but most of the times I'll just take a pepperoni. And why? Because it tastes good.
I like cheese.
I didn't ask you.
Sorry, I see it. I didn't put the
1
microphone.
second.
I didn't put the microphone in his mouth, so I can't really hear him.
What is your favorite kind of pizza?
Cheese.
Anyway, I suppose we're done here.
I guess we're done here. It was fun. I kind of feel like I wasn't really that funny today because it's actually about 10 o'clock.
Okay, so my name is Titus The Interview Guy, the guy that gets interviewed today. And this is Gabriel, the interview guy as of today. And he did a fantastic job, and I don't know that. Anything else?
And now the cat. If you knock that over.
Oh, we're done here.
The cat almost knocked over the camera. Well, guys, I will see you later.